morning. Got a lot of rain yesterday, but we've got a strip till bar to unload here in a little bit, so got to get this John Deere over to the other grain bins and unhook this accelerator over there. When someone's backing stuff out of a building, I find it best to give them the most confusing hand signals possible. That's just how I was taught. So we're not done with the accelerator. Eventually we'll start using it on the 1038, but for right now we're just going to park it right there. Easy to get to and not blocking anything in. The wind is really whipping today, so hopefully you guys can hear okay and the audio is not too terrible, but well, if it is, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just went and got the telehandler because we're gonna need that to unload this strip till bar. But while I was waiting on BJ to get here, I was looking at some comments, and someone had commented about us tearing out trees, and I'll just put the comment up here. I don't want you guys to give this guy any hate. I like feedback and whatnot, but it did dawn on me that maybe I'm not making it clear why we are tearing out trees, or why we do tear out some trees, or like we're not actually trying to deforest the world. If you look around our area in any kind of drone videos I do, there's probably more trees around us than any other farm channel on YouTube that you're going to see. I mean, it's a very heavily wooded area. Where farm ground can be farmed, it's farmed. There's just a lot of places we can't. That said, yes, we remove trees if it's going to help us produce more crop or make us more efficient, or if it makes sense. So the video that guy was talking about, it was the one where we were doing tile and there was just a random tree out in the middle of the field. Well, that random tree, it used to be a property line. We have since bought that property. That property line doesn't need to be there anymore, so that tree has no purpose to be there. That's why we're taking it out. Right now it's just in the middle of the field. It's going to plug our tiles with tree roots. It's also, in the middle of the field. There's not going to be anything growing around that shade. But yeah, I just wanted to make it clear why we were doing that. It's not like we hate trees or anything like that. It's just, yeah, the ones we can keep, we keep. The ones that need to go, they got to go. You having flashbacks?
I'm ready to roll. Let's go.
A little soggy. So there it is, the Unverferth Raptor. I believe this is the same bar that we used last year. This is kind of, this is like one of the very first ones they made, so it's kind of the one they use for demoing and whatnot. And here it is. Looks like it's got all new metal on it. Think that blower will dry the ground out while we're applying?
I think it will. Right in that fur. But where the sheet goes, we'll have plenty of moisture. Why don't we just get one of them jet dryers like they use in NASCAR?
Yeah, I'll go ahead. That'd be a good job for Landon. He'd go ahead of you in the Massey.
Yeah. He had to go right in each row. Leave it or wet.
Yeah, just dry out the part where the seed goes.
Plant, then know what moisture.
Get on that.
I'm gonna make a call to my people.
I'm gonna get you a CAD software for Christmas, and you can engineer all this stuff for us. So the strip till bar is very heavy, and there's really no good way to unload it, so we're unloading it the way we know how to unload it. This machine has a large hydraulic jack, and that was the plan. We were going to drop the tongue of the machine on the ground, back the tractor up to it, use the hydraulic jack to lift it up and then back into it. Well, unfortunately, while in the process of dropping it down and unhooking everything, we didn't realize that we pinched the hydraulic line to the jack. We don't have a hydraulic press here at our place. There's one a few miles down the road. Plan is to get this thing off this fellow's trailer, let him get on the road, and then we will fix that hydraulic line. I think we can block the machine up and still get our tractor under it and do it that way. It's kind of the hope.
First of March?
Hey.
Well, it's good weather.
Good weather for March. Good weather.
Isn't it April 14th?
You know your greens don't match. You're going to have to repaint one or the other. You can't go to the field like that.
You're right.
The greens clash.
It'd near match Fent green.
It would match Fent green.
All the help shows up after the work's done. Hi.
Our Easter party ended early, so we came over here.
How was your Easter party?
Look.
Hey, guess who's over there?
Let's go see Mason.
Typically a trip with Mr. Bushel usually results in lunch, so you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's a hard job. Give me the bolts. They go in the bar somewhere?
I don't think so.
So right now this bar is set up for shipping, so all the units are pinned up with these bolts. Get that down and fold it. We're not going to strip till today. We're probably not going to strip till tomorrow or the next day. Probably a few days, but try to get this thing ready for when we can strip till. So now that thing is here and unloaded, we've basically done all we can do with it today. We're going to go back to that hoop barn and maybe we'll actually finish putting the electric in it. I say maybe because, well, we've started and stopped on that about 4 times now, so maybe.
Need water, Debbie. Where's my pocket knife?
Wiring with Pappy. Learning all the tricks you're not supposed to do. Do you know that?
I already knew all these tricks.
How did you know these tricks?
I've known him longer than you have. He wants to go over the house.
Yeah.
Ain't burnt down yet, knock on wood.
You thought he wired it.
Why did we pay that guy to wire our grain bins?
Beats me. Beats me. You guys want you paid him? You guys didn't trust me.
So we're putting one high bay light up in this thing. That should be enough to illuminate this place pretty well. We're not exactly going to be working on stuff over here in the dark often. We did just want a light. There is provisions where if we need another light, it would be pretty easy to string some wire. But for now, we're just going to put one high bay in there. Everything is done over here. Everything's wired up the way we want it. Only thing we're missing, we need a chain to go around that hook to hook in up there. That's it. Dad's going after a chain. I'm taking some kids to Little League practice. And that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Do us a favor, thumbs up the video. Let us know what you think. And we'll see you in the next one. Hey guys, I did want to mention, this is still a demo unit. This is not ours yet. And this is because of you guys. This thing is here because you guys watch our videos, and I appreciate that greatly. But I know when I posted a picture of it, a lot of people asked if we had bought this unit or if this was a demo. This is in fact a demo from Unverferth Manufacturing. But yeah, here it is. And like I say, I appreciate you all watching. If you would, let us know what you think in the comments and leave us a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one.